And here I just want to look at the Crystal Palace. Kind of a World's Fair, but not. This is to house the Great Exhibition of 18... million square foot building. Designed Joseph Paxton. After the exhibition, in an affluent suburb. It stood there from June of 1854 until its destruction by fire in November of 1936. And it's mind-blowing enough to imagine building this, knowing very well you're only going to use it for 6 months. A temporary structure, one of the finest temporary structures I've ever seen. Today, many traveling circuses, art shows, and other such events settle on large tents. Even the Denver airport, looking like some temporary tents to me. Really ugly. But this, in 1850, in the fragile and fine year of 1850, does this look temporary to anybody? Does this look like it can be moved? Who would dream of such a thing? Again, ridiculous to think of building this, but moving it? And we're told they rebuilt it in 2 years. And it seems we have a variety of actual pictures and renderings.
That'd be bullshit. There's no way they rebuilt that. They know no way they built that in 2 years.
This, of course, was a contest. It had to conform to several key specifications.
I really doubt that.
Buildings had to be temporary, simple, as cheap as possible, and economical to build within the short time remaining.
All of that in 2 years.
The exhibition opening, which had already been scheduled
I don't fucking know
for May
about that.
1st, 1851. So, if I'm getting this correctly, it took a year to build, and here we are, tools of construction.
Okay.
Using pulleys and ropes to hoist columns.
I don't think they have a clue what the fuck's going on.
Place.
What? I don't want to go on
Just a real
Instagram.
success story. In the closed Central Exhibition Hall. So they're telling us that they just built Crystal Palace around the tree. And this is their explanation. There's a full hiccup. Only a year ago they were. In fact, it is the and the great exhibition was side on the future location of the palace building. The reconstruction of the building began on Sydenham Hill in 1852.
Fuck, my feet are cold, man. The concrete is just freezing my fucking ass up.
Again, a year later, and here it is after its move in 1854. There we go, they moved everything, including the fountains and the same towers. They really did a great job of making it seem identical. Absolute skills in the 1850s. Anything is possible. Moving buildings with horse, buggy.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think there's a little bit of bullshit involved in that one.
Within 2 years, the palace buildings were completely rebuilt. In 1854, Queen Victoria again performed an opening ceremony in the presence of 40,000 guests. Very important, there were 40,000 witnesses, nothing less. However, several localities claim to be the area which the building was moved. And in short, in our present time, They're just not sure how it used to be.
There's like a 10-second delay.
There are remains of the upper terrace. Here's a picture in 1993. And look carefully at this picture. And we all have these. Except these days, they're simply parks. Parks with random structures. We've all been to them. And you ask yourself, what is this random set of stairs it might be?
No doubt, eh? It's fucking...
And to imagine that this ridiculous story that they tell us was true. Such a story only serves to make humanity look stupid. In one breath, we're told they have the abilities
Hey,
to
Chelsea.
construct and move structures like this. And in the next breath, we're told we just can't keep our buildings from burning. We don't even know what to do with these buildings.
Pretty
After the
fucked up
war,
shit
the
going
site
on.
was used for a number of purposes.
Fucked up shit.
In 1927 and 1972, the Crystal Palace Motor Racing Circuit was located in the park. So they're turning it into a racetrack. During the First World War, it was used as a naval training establishment.
If they keep bullshitting like this, you never know what's about.
1936, Buckland was walking his dog near the Crystal Palace with his daughter, Crystal, named after the palace. When they
Fucking
noticed
conspiracy
the red
505, that's what's up.
called the fire department. Over 400 firemen arrived, yet they were unable to extinguish it. Within hours, the palace was destroyed.
I'm gonna put my boots back on because my feet are fucking frozen. I'm cold. I'm frozen.
And he was quoted as saying, "This is the end of it." I think this is the only bit of truth in this entire narrative. A wild story for explaining away the impossible.
Part 2.
It amazes me how connected we all are, and we supposedly
Wow.
so much, and yet I think we know
I'm not doing anything. I'm just putting my boots on.
our past, just fragmented bits, interlaced with piles of lies. And as I've mentioned,
Piles of lies.
through this
I love piles of lies. Lies are what I fucking... I rely on them.
Weary of change, which usually makes it a pretty miserable place, but it's been pretty beneficial.
Don't be so miserable, you miserable cunt.
There are stubborn people not ready to.
Are they
let
drawing
cynical
something on there? What is that
tell
supposed
them
to
what
be?
do. For the most part, I've been able to remain face diaper free this whole time. And as of today, I would say 95% of the people are not wearing the diaper. But as I expected, although not so soon, they're ramping up the fear once again. Even in my state, I saw a headliner warning of this new threat. And I think by now, the people see right through it.
I wonder what they're talking
After
about.
all this time, no significant number of people in any part of this realm succumbing to anything worse than a simple flu. The numbers just aren't there, and yet they keep cracking down on people's basic rights. And you'll hear all kinds of news on this new scare, but what you won't hear is that people are taking to the streets everywhere. There's
That's true.
Paris. And what's interesting is the reporting that's going on.
There is no
We're
reporting.
looking at NBC News, and this sign says, "You are nothing," and he is nothing. How dare one person cause so much disharmony in a nation, and even worse when it's a supposed leader, and the people are pissed.
Oh, and pissed is an
What I
understatement.
see here is the big threat has nothing to do with health. And the first time I saw Star Wars, I thought how silly these stormtroopers are. No military would ever wear such goofy hats, and yet I think we've been there.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll end my stream.